Harry, I want to retire. I'm too old for this.
Then go home, Malcolm. Go home and rest.
Sarah Caulfield.
Lily McCall's replacement at Grosvenor Square, right? If you really are the new broom, it's time to start sweeping away the rubbish.
Where's the uranium?
I won't tell you.
There is a woman, though, who also knows what I want.
She doesn't know.
Sometimes it's the pain of others that can make people break.
What have you done with my family?
Your husband and the boy are about to die.
Harry,
I can't.
please.
The uranium will be used to build a dirty bomb. It could kill thousands of children.
I can only see mine in front of me.
If you kill the child, it will be for gratification, but not for any purpose. Because I won't tell you if you do or if you don't. Kill the man.
This is all your fault, Harry!
The boy, your...
Nico,
Yes,
his aunt came to take him home.
but you're the...
No, I'm not. I'm not anything, Harry.
George was your husband.
We were never formally married. There was no ceremony. We talked about it. Laughed about who we wouldn't invite.
Couldn't you go back?
What kind of a welcome party do you think they'll throw for me? You would have let him die.
I'm not asking for forgiveness, Ruth.
What are you asking for, then?
I came to tell you that I will sort something out for you.
Sort something out.
With regard to your status in this country.
You have a knighthood, Harry, and I'm dead. There's our status.
I want to make it better. And if you need work...
Oh, God.
Ruth, I'm trying. I'm trying. With all my limitations, which you know better than anybody.
Yes. Yes, well, you know, thanks for that. Thanks for trying.
Welcome, children, to Western Sands and our presentation on energy. Britain used to have its own gas from the North Sea, but when that ran out, we had to start buying it from other countries. We get our gas in two forms, either through pipelines from Europe and Scandinavia, or in liquefied form on tankers from countries like Qatar. This brand new processing plant...
They look so bored.
Beats school.
The kind of gas that goes straight to your homes, or fuels the turbines in our power stations to produce electricity. Change, which is why this new plant is also helping to save the Earth from overheating.
Please evacuate by the nearest exit. 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 Please evacuate by the nearest exit.
The explosion that rocked the Western Sands gas processing plant has raised serious questions about Britain's energy suppliers. The Home Secretary, in a statement to the House of Commons, has said there is no reason for panic and that alternative supplies are on hand. There were no reported casualties in the explosion, and the emergency services are on site assessing the scale of the damage.
Did you see that American financier on Newsnight?
Said that Britain wasn't worth investing in any longer.
I pay very little attention to the self-interested witterings of the rentier class, Ros.
Ah, good.
Home Secretary.
Miss Myers.
Home Secretary. The blast at Western Sands was not terror-related. It was an accident.
In spite of every Tom, Dick and Osama claiming responsibility.
Our whole energy policy is based on importing and processing liquefied gas supplies.
The plant will be closed for at least 6 months.
We will only have enough gas to supply 20% of our power station needs. We will have to increase piped supply.
Norway?
Harry loves the Norwegians. The Christmas tree.
I make no apologies for appreciating the stability of a Scandinavian energy supplier.
They're already supplying most of the pipe gas that remains to us. Can't meet such a big increase in the short term.
The Russians?
Impossible. Their demands are not just financial, which leaves us Tazbekstan.
Christ. The Tazbeks.
We have little choice. The Tazbeks are already in London. It will need your close attention.
They have a new government, anxious to make friends.
They came to power in a coup, and their idea of good governance is to drop their political opponents into boiling water.
Might just be onto something with that last one.
How soon before we see the impact of the gas shortage?
Our reserves won't last more than a week. That must be kept from the press.
Without a quick deal, the immediate future is both very dark and very cold. No lights on that tree this year, Harry.
You spoken to Ruth?
Right now, my most urgent business is the gas crisis.
Can't believe they let that happen.
Bloody disgraceful. We didn't build up reserves when we produced the stuff.
Hey, Joe, way up.
Tarek, are you okay? You've got a death wish.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, you look all right. I'm at your bike, which is a write-off, I think.
That's my social life sorted for the next 2 weeks. Come on, you want to walk in with somebody on my first day?
What is that?
Marco's replacement. Joe's been showing them the ropes. Line Ros, service modernization.
Tell him to lose the T-shirt. We're not the bloody NME Awards. OK, Rustem Yorosov is the Tazbek Trade and Industry Secretary, our biggest potential headache. From now on, his code name will be Thumper.
We have intelligence that Thumper's going to spice up his visit by taking out this woman. Bibi Saparova. She's an exiled poet from a prominent Tazbek family that Thumper waged a personal vendetta against.
Why?
Well, they're everything he's not. Educated, liberal, arty, and half Russian.
Thumper hates Russians, full stop.
Her father was imprisoned and tortured. Her mother killed herself and her younger sister was murdered. Bibi's the last of the Saparovas and the missing head in his trophy cabinet.
She's also the bloody nuisance organizing these protests at the Tazbek delegation's hotel.
Good-looking exiled poet. Goes down well in Hampstead.
Yeah, well, I'm not having her disrupting such important talk. I mean, how did she even know where the delegation was?
OK, she might be a pain, but letting Thumper wipe out his enemies on our soil is taking hospitality a bit far, I'd have thought.
So let's keep Bibi out of the picture. I want to know everywhere she goes and everyone she talks to. Nothing and nobody gets in the way of their signature on that document.
Thank you so much for coming. We are so pleased to see you.
Очень рад с вами познакомиться.
My Prime Minister, he does not speak such good English.
Thank you for translating. And please congratulate him on his new job. Big step out from the cotton factory, I'd imagine. This is Eliza McFarlane, my assistant. She'll be your point of contact here.
Hello.
I am always happiest in the company of a beautiful woman.
You speak very good English, Mr. Yorosov.
It is still the language of the world, no? I know that your banks are only kept afloat by the state. You don't make anything anymore. Even the Polish plumbers have gone home. But while the English language survives...
We're marginally better off than Tazbekstan?
Yeah. Who is this?
This is Sir Harry Pierce. Stalks the corridors of power, spreading good cheer.
Yes, Harry, a sense of